Hello, happy Tuesday. My name is Joy, paper chef consultant in the Gainesville, Florida area. So excited to be here with you on this Tuesday night to show you what I've got cooking up in my kitchen. So it is my mission to help you and inspire you with easy recipes that you can throw together in 30 minutes or less so you can spend less time in the kitchen and more time around the table with the people that you care about the most, right? That's important for us all. So tonight I've got a pot sticker stir fry recipe. I'm using pork pot stickers today. So I've got them in my steam and saute pan, and I put a little bit of oil in there, and I'm just cooking these up real quick. So what have you guys got going on today? How has your day been? I have been spending the day, actually the last 2 days, trying to reorient from being in Chicago for the last couple of days. That was fantastic. So it's kind of been weird getting back to normalcy, or whatever normal is for us, I guess. We still don't have the kids with us. We're going to pick them up this weekend, so I guess by next Tuesday, things will really be back to normal completely because everybody will be back in the house. So these are just frozen pot stickers, and I have got them on some medium heat with a little oil just drizzled in here. Alright, so I want to cook these for like 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes on each side, just to get them cooked through kind of initially, and then we're going to put them over to the side. So I just want to get a little bit of color on them. It's a nice and golden brown, and kind of flip them around a little bit, move them around, get them going pretty good. Okay. So while that's going, let me grab the pork. What I love about this recipe is it's really customizable. So depending on what veggies and stuff that you like, hi Mom, what kind of veggies and stuff that you like, you can really play around with this recipe. So I'm using pork pot stickers, so I'm going to use ground pork, but if you wanted to use like chicken pot stickers, you could use chicken pot stickers and use ground chicken. I'm going to get there eventually. Like I said, it's been a struggle. So I think these are in pretty good shape. So I'm going to pop these in my Keep It Hot bowl here and just let them hang out while I finish the rest of the recipe, and then they'll come back in and we'll finish up with them at the end of the recipe. So I've had this on medium high. I think I'm going to turn this down just a wee bit. It's hot. There we go. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And now those will steam. They'll continue to kind of carry over cook a little bit while they're nice and warm in my pan there. So I'm going to drizzle in a little bit more of my canola oil, or you can use olive oil, whatever you happen to have on hand. And we're going to add our pork in here. And I'm using, it's probably a little over a pound of ground pork. Wash the hands real quick. Alrighty. So I've got about a pound of ground pork, and somewhere in this kitchen is a mix and chop, and the crazy thing is I have 2 of them. Oh well. We'll break this up. Get back in there. Alright. So again, this is about a pound of pork, ground pork. It's a little leaner than ground beef, but just as tasty. I think when you season it up really good, I think it's going to be equally as awesome. Alright, So while that's browning, I'm going to add about 2 maybe tablespoons, give or take. Maybe like of ground ginger. I'm going to add some green onions in here. All of my beautiful aromatics. And those I just sliced on the bias. And I'll punch in 2 cloves of garlic as well. And that's going to really help set the flavor profile for these pot stickers. Super delicious. Oh my goodness. I love, love, love the smell of fresh grated ginger. Like, I love garlic too, but ginger, it's so warm. And it really just kind of takes your senses on a bit of a journey. Alright. So, there we go. And just make sure you break up all of those big pieces of pork there. So I'm going to get everything cooked through. Looking fantastic. Alright. So while we wait for this to finish, I've got some carrots here. Now you can grate them, or you can julienne them. If you have some like exceptional knife skills, you can do that. But for me, I'm going to use my julienne peeler. Now this is one of 3 that comes in a set. I'm not sure if you can see the little teeth on this guy. Now you see he's got kind of little angled teeth there. And that is going to create some nice thin shreds to this carrot. Now this guy is in a set of 3. You get him with the serrated peeler, and the serrated peeler is the one that has the little teeth on it. That one's good for softer things like maybe like mango, kiwis, things like that. And then there's the flat blade peeler that's really good for potatoes and apples, things like that you would need to peel. So for the carrots, I like to just lay it flat on my cutting board and then start here at the top and just pull down, just like that. And see, that creates these little shreds. Just like that. Super easy. So I just peel right down to the end and just go over and over it until there's no more carrot left. But you see how easy that is? Like, my knife skills are decent. I'm not gonna sit here and like have the best knife skills ever, but I could never do this with a knife. I couldn't even hope to get, you know, some perfectly uniform carrot shreds like that with a knife. Not a chance. So these are great not only for stir fry because they're nice and thin, so they're going to cook up really fast, but it's great for like soups, stews, or anything that you wanted to put some carrot in but didn't want to sit there and chop carrots. It's great for coleslaw, things like that. You could even put it in spaghetti sauce if you wanted to. So there are lots and lots of options for you for this. What's up? Aw. Man down, man down. Oh well. I'm going to put these in the bowl here because they're jumping off the board. So yeah, we spent the last couple of days up in Chicago. It was absolutely fantastic. Got the chance to see some friends and fellow pampered chefers that I hadn't seen except for on Zoom for like years. Hi babies. Hi Nikki. So it was incredible. Nikki was there with me. We had a phenomenal time. Not only just seeing each other, but the opportunity to learn and grow with our businesses so that we can come back here and serve you guys better. and the things that you need in your kitchen so you can get dinner on the table for your family a little bit better and easier. All right. So I think we're good with the carrots. Anyhow. So yeah, this peeler is incredible. Again, it comes in a set of 3. And you can get those right on my website if you're interested in this one specifically. Just shoot me a message and I will point you in the direction to them. So next we're gonna get some red bell pepper. And for this, I'm gonna use an old favorite, my quick slice. So I'm gonna kind of shave down the sides here. Go. Get that. And I'm actually going to dice. I'm going to dice with the quick slice. So if you haven't seen that done, hold on because it's going to be awesome. Okay. So we all know that the quick slice is really great for giving us these pretty little planks. Yes, everyone say hi to Tom. Wow. Tom is here. He's awesome. He escorted me up to conference this year, and I couldn't get him a ticket to come in with me, so he just putzed around Chicago and ate at like every restaurant on the Upper East Side, and sorry, South Side, whatever. Anyhow, but I thought that was really awesome, and even though he couldn't attend any of the conference celebrations or anything with me, still wanted to be there for me and support me through it. So big kudos to my amazing husband. So once you get the once you cut the bell peppers, you'll have these awesome strips here, and just take the strips and lay them crosswise right on top and come back down again, and now you've got perfectly diced bell pepper. How awesome is that, huh? I'll drop that into my prep bowl. Alright, so my pork is looking really good here. So let's get a couple more slices and we will be ready to go. Alright, once your pork is all cooked through, then we can start adding in our other veggies. There we go. So we'll add our bell pepper right in there. Beautiful. That can go in. We'll add our carrots in here. There we go. And I've also got some sugar snap peas, as well as some baby carrots. And these you find in the Asian food section of the supermarket. They come in a can. And you put those right in there. Now, if you don't want to traverse your entire supermarket to find all of these vegetables, not to worry. You don't have to. Okay? You just go to the frozen food section. They usually, most supermarkets will have a frozen food section, and they'll have bag of frozen veggies, and some of them will have like an Asian or a stir fry medley. Just grab that. Just grab that and just dump it right in here with the pork. It'll be all good. And it will be awesome. Now usually those will have sugar snap peas, they'll have carrots, some of them will even have mushrooms, broccoli usually is one. Some of them will even have some baby carrots, but it'll be a nice mix. It'll be all there for you. Just grab it and go, and you can use that in place of all of these other veggies. And that will save you a little bit of time if you don't want to do all the prep work. You just, again, cook the pot stickers, brown the meat, dump in the veggies, mix it all together. Boom, dinner's done. It will be awesome. I promise you. I know because I've tried it. Alrighty. So now that we've got these in here, I'm going to turn up the heat just a little bit because we just put a lot of food in this pan. You see how big this pan is, you guys. And this is the non-stick saute and steam pan. Okay, it's part of our non-stick collection. If you have, or if you're familiar with the single burner grill pan, it's 11 inches, same diameter, except this one has a flat bottom here. So that gives you the opportunity where you can do pancakes or eggs. You can do in here. You can make French toast. You can do your grilled cheese and stuff in here, all that stuff. And just the same as the other pieces of cookware, this handle is completely removable, so you can take that off for easy storage. Or if you want to bake in this, you can throw it into the oven. If you ever need a square cake pan, you know, this is your guy right here. He will get that done for you. It also comes with a lid that you put on, and this steamer basket tray. Okay, the steamer basket tray can sit on top where you can have the water underneath, and it also comes down a little bit too if you have something that's a little bit deeper that you wanna cook in there. And this fits right underneath the lid, so the whole thing can go right just like that. So it's a really versatile piece, which is what I love about it. Very, very versatile piece. It's regular price $245, but if you host a party in the month of July, you can get it for only 98 bucks. I mean, it's really, really incredible value at full price. But, you know, if you can get it on sale, why not get it on sale? Alrighty. So my veggies are heating through. We don't want to make them completely lip. I like mine with a little bit of bite to it, but you can cook yours longer if you prefer to have softer veggies. Okay, so while we're waiting on this, it takes about 3 to 4 minutes or so, we're gonna make a nice sauce to go along with this. So I'll just use my prep bowl here that I had my onion in. So to this, we're going to add a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Now, use my small cup here. So a 1/4 cup of soy. That's 4 tablespoons for those of you counting at home. All right, I'll put that in there. And to that, I'm going to add a teaspoon of cornstarch.
Myra's here.
Hi, Myra. I haven't seen you in forever. How you been? And then 2 teaspoons of sesame oil. Okay, that was a little bit of an overpour, so we're just going to call that 2. Yeah. You guys should know by now, pampered, not perfect. All right, so we're going to give this a stir, and I'm just giving it a stir to break up those big pieces of cornstarch in there. And I think the professionals call this a slurry. So once I get all of these lumps broken up, I'm going to make sure I don't have any lumps in my sauce. Beautiful, beautiful. All right. That's looking good. Now we're going to add this to the pan. And that sauce is going to thicken up. That soy sauce is going to flavor everything beautifully for us. If you want more sauce, I would double it. It's not a very thick, heavy sauce. But it's good. It's going to bring a lot of flavor with that sesame oil as well as the soy sauce. So it's going to be really, really flavorful. Beautiful, beautiful. So we just give this a minute to kind of let that cornstarch sort of thicken everything up. And let me bring this down. There we go. Fantastic. So give me a big heart if you guys are going to try this one at home, because I think it's so easy, especially if you kind of use the trick of grabbing the bag veggies. It's sort of it's a twist. It's a nice fun twist on Chinese takeout. Again, you can grab those frozen veggies if you don't want to kind of customize and play around with it yourself. If you're not a big fan of like the sugar snap peas or the corn, you can just add, you know, maybe some slices of onion or slices of bell pepper. Again, you could grab the frozen veggies. If you don't want to go frozen, you can add in some bits of broccoli. And I think even some supermarkets will have even fresh stir-fry vegetables. With those, you'll find more cabbage in those, but they're still equally as tasty. Really, really good. Okay, now that that's done, we can add our pot stickers back in. And we'll just put those right over the top. And we'll get all of this mixed in together so the pot stickers can have a little bit of that sauce too. Again, the pot stickers we cooked in step 1, so we've just had those sitting aside. Hi, Linda. So we've just had those setting aside, just hanging out for us. But I mean, look at that. A little sloppy there, but it's all good. I mean, guys, better than takeout, right? I mean, come on. And look at all of this food that's in here. I mean, that's incredible. And if you wanted to, you could make rice to go along with this. I mean, the pot sticker dumpling rollers, I think, you know, that's a lot of carbs there, but not too much. But, I mean, you could put this over rice. You could put this over some rice noodles or some udon noodles or something like that. Pair it up with a little fried rice or even fried cauliflower. Some stir-fried cauliflower, you could totally do that. So good, and it smells amazing, you guys. Oh my goodness. And for a little twist, if you if you had if you had some of our teriyaki with honey, you could pour over some teriyaki with honey and just take it all to the next level. Take it to the next level. I mean, those carrots, what I gotta say, they say you eat with your eyes first, and this is just a pretty recipe. I mean, you've got the carrots and the green from the peas, little pop of red from the bell pepper. All of it is just dancing in there together. And I'm gonna drizzle on just a little bit of this teriyaki. And that's just going to bring a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of extra Asian flair, and just pop on some extra green onion, just like that. Who's coming over for dinner? Because I don't know if we can eat all this, but we're going to give it a try. Look at that. Isn't that wonderful? So, 20 minutes. Well, maybe, well, I was a little bit late. Okay, I was a little bit late. But, and I was talking too for most of it. But, I mean, incredible, right? And so easy to do. I will post the link to the recipe in the comments. But if you make this, please take a picture and tag me. I would love to see how you customize this and make it work for you and your family. If you want to get your hands on this pan, also just shoot me a private message, or you can shoot me a text to the number that's up in the comments. That's 352-353-4677. And I will hook you up with your own Pampered Chef party. We can do a virtual party. If you're near me, we can do live. Or I can just set you up with a link that you can just share with your friends. And when they do their shopping, you can get this beautiful pan for 60% off. Again, it retails $245, but you can get it for just $98 this month. So, yeah, you're going to want this because it's amazing. And again, so incredibly versatile. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. Like I said, I've got so many ideas. My head is just full of all the things that I want to share with you guys. So many different tips and ideas that I want to help you with making your time in the kitchen the best time in the kitchen and keeping you perfectly pampered. So thank you for joining me. I will be right back here next week at 7 o'clock with another delicious meal that we can put together in 30 minutes or less. Can't wait to see you. Be sure when you come back next week to bring a friend or two along for the fun, because it's always a party here at 7 o'clock. So I'll see you guys next week. Until then, be safe. Love you. Bye.